So does your trading ever feel stressful? Kind of got you where it's just plain wearing you out, consuming a lot of mental energy, messing with you when you're not trading, interfering with your family time, or like I remember he used to totally screw up my sleep as well. It was only after I got my trading turned around, got a handle on it that I was like, yeah, like on the weekends even. I was like, yeah, it sucks waking up and dreaming about trades that had gone south and all that kind of stuff. So if your trading's been feeling stressful, then that's what we're going to talk about today is how to, one thing you can do in particular that is a huge stress reliever to, yeah, just take some of the mental wear out of and taxing feeling that can be part of being a trader. In case you don't know who I am, my name is Brian McAvoy. I founded Inside Out Trading, and I help traders with their development into becoming this successful trader that you can be, and just helping you fulfill your potential. So, and knowing how to deal with stress, that's one of the things about being a successful trader. It's one of the things that you'll pick up as you continue to develop. Your stress levels go down in direct proportion to your trader development. So we're going to talk about one of the things that as successful traders, I do this every year, and I recommend it to every other trader that I work with just because this is one thing that really can save you so much stress, particularly this time of year. It's very timely at this part of the calendar. And so what am I talking about? Well, so many traders, when they come to me, I'll ask them, it's like, well, what are your goals? And I'm like, I just want to make some money. I want my confidence back. I'm tired of losing money. I'm tired of not making money. And so that really is kind of the extent of their goal. And no, this isn't about setting goals. I mean, it's part of it. But even if they do have something in mind, they have no plan on how they're going to make it happen. They just know that what they've been doing hasn't been working and they're really frustrated with it. And they feel like they don't have any options. It's like, yeah, I've heard try the strategy. I've tried a whole bunch of strategies. That didn't seem to solve the problem. All this stuff about trading psychology, focus on your psychology and your discipline and your emotional control and figure out your limiting beliefs and all that. And well, there's merit to that stuff and it can provide you some relief. Does it fix your trading? Usually not. You can't think your way into successful trading. You have to do certain things. Seriously, you can't just use mantras and turn yourself into a successful trader. It doesn't work that way. This is a game of skill and it's a business. And so some of the skills that you need are business skills. And one thing in particular, a business practice, this is a business. Your trading is your business. You've chosen to invest in it as a business owner, as the investor in the business, the owner of the business, you're the manager of the business. And so you need to treat it like a business. And really, one of the most important things for any business to do is to have a plan going into the year. What do you hope to accomplish and how are you going to get there? How are you going to make those goals a reality? And if your goal is nothing beyond what you're wanting to avoid, I want to stop losing money, that's okay. That's kind of a tough goal to achieve. It's like, okay, how are you going to stop doing something? How do you create a void? No, we need to be able to set some specific things that you're working toward. I mean, if you think about it, most everybody in a lot of their endeavors, they're either running away from something or they're running towards something. And sometimes both. They're running away from something specific and they figured out, okay, I want to run towards something specific. And that's where a lot of traders, they're running away from I mean, you know what I'm talking about. They're not literally running away. It's a figure of speech. But they're wanting to get away from the day job, whether you have your own business or, your own profession, you're self-employed or you're working for somebody else. Yeah, to get away from that grind and just be able to trade for a living. You don't have to deal with customers or vendors or employees or any of that nonsense anymore. It's just you and the markets. It's a wonderful business. And yeah, when you get it working, you'll find pretty cool business. Yes, it provides you tons of freedom. And also when you get it right, and again, you're treating it as the proper business that it is, just like any other business that you might own. When it's being run right and you're doing the right things, it does provide you that security. Like for me, I was able to quit my corporate job 20 years ago and just walk out the door without really worrying about it because I had my trading and I had a handle on it. I had it working. And so I had that option. I had gotten a new boss, didn't like him, wasn't going to be able to work with him. So I just said, see you later. And it was awesome. And I want you to have that same freedom so that, yeah, your trading's working. And yeah, if you're not liking what's going on right now, you can say, I don't want to do this anymore. And you just go do whatever you do want to do. And you've got the trading there to provide you the financial security to do what you want, with whom you want, where you want, when you want. And that's the whole point, right? Is to have the freedom, the control over your life. So you're a business owner. Yes. This is your any business. A business is any activity pursued on a regular basis for profit. So trading is a business. What's one of the most foundational things in having a business is having a plan for your business. And again, if you don't have a plan for this year, what you're going to try to achieve with your trading, how you're going to get there, when you're going to get there, the business plan, it can be very stressful. And so by creating a plan, even understanding it is going to change. Every plan, every business plan, some of it you'll be checking everything off. There will be many course adjustments along the way. It is the nature of the thing. If you own a business, you already know what I'm talking about. But this is what we want to do with your trading is we want to lay out a plan for the year, what you hope to achieve, what you're going to need to do along the way to achieve those goals. So to help you do this and put on a workshop, the link's in the description down below. It's just putting together your business plan for your trading for 2026. And it's an interactive workshop live, and we'll have Q&A at the end. And what you're going to walk out of it with, what you can come out of it with is your business plan for your trading at the end of the workshop. Yeah, an actual working business plan, which is really cool. It's fun. It is so relieving though mentally just having some direction. It's one thing to be running away from something, knowing what you don't want and you don't want any more of that, but getting clear on where you're going and how you're going to get there, tremendously helpful, tremendously relieving stress-wise. It's just so much more peace of mind. And again, even understanding, yeah, it's a projection, it's a plan, it's not the reality yet, but at least you got something concrete to work with. And also, it definitely improves your odds of actually getting there. I mean, assuming the world doesn't end, World War III doesn't happen, and the world just continues to spin on its axis, you're going to reach the end of 2026. So at the end of 2026, do you want to be sitting there saying, gosh, I'm kind of at the same spot I was at the end of 2025? That sucked. Wasn't happy with that. Or are you going to be getting there at the end of 2026 saying, hey, cool, yeah, I actually achieved my goals, or maybe I didn't achieve my goals, but man, I got awful close, and it was a much better year. So the choice is yours, and this is where you can really start taking control of your trading, putting together a plan for the business for the year. And again, links in the description. And really, this is part of helping you develop into the business owner that you are with your trading, understanding that's one of your roles. It's not just you, the trader, you're also the investor, owner, and manager of your trading business. And this is part of taking care of your business. So, if you enjoy this kind of video, this is what I do. I help you become the successful trader that you are, fulfill this potential that I know you have. You have the ability, you have the capability. You just need the good help in getting there to make trading everything that you wanted it to be when you signed up for it. So click on the link below or swingbyinsideouttrading.com and sign up for the workshop, attend it. We'll put together your plan. You'll enjoy it. If you like this kind of video, subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below so YouTube shares with other traders. And leave me a comment down below if you like. And I look forward to seeing you on the workshop. We'll talk to you soon. Cheers.